The cars they made are shit. Shit, the immobilizer doesn't work. We bought a new car again this week. It's a Ferrari 575M. So it's a V12, the model before the 599. So as you know, we have the 599 GTO and this is the 575M, so a model before it. And well, it's HDCC model. It is a more track version with a better brakes, basically just a better upgraded 550. Well, why we buy this car, I will let Mr. Shin explain. That's probably the next video. But my job is simple. My job is to restore or make it as new as possible. And as you know, we started JPM Material, which meant to do that. We bought this car from a close friend of ours. He is the first owner, bought it since 2004 until, well, 2003, so for 19 years. And when he sold us the car, he left it there for 4 years. He didn't drive it for the past 4 years. So when we collected it, the car couldn't start. Yeah, and we had to push it. But overall, for a car that's 19 years old and left it there, condition is okay. And yeah, I will bring you around to see what's the problem that we might need to fix. So when buying a classic car, well, this is considered a modern classic already. When buying a classic car or a car, the first thing we would have to check is actually the body. Because if the body is bad, and especially in Malaysia, if no one has the skill set to fix it, your car is basically just gone. So for this car, the body is actually quite good. I don't see rust, I don't see bubble on the body, so that is good. But obviously the paint is a bit worn off. Back then, there's no such thing as PPF, right? In 2004, then obviously he didn't put it. But this guy, I believe he drove it quite hard. Oh shit, actually I did find some rust, so there's a bit of bubbling here. So yeah, this is still a minor. So this guy drove it quite hard, stone chips at the front bumper, right? All this, again, I believe some paint will do. So as you can see from here, there's some stains on the paint, okay? Again, the guy probably left it there, the dust and rainwater probably corroded the paint, so it went in, okay? If you can see the headlamp as well. Stains, again, all just went in. Yeah. So the body is actually okay. Just probably the paint that needs to be redone. Coming to the midsection, yeah, some rubber parts need to be changed around here. Yep, more stains. Yep, the dust and the dirt just went in the paint. At the back, same thing as well. So actually the body looks quite okay. Just some paint probably costs about, I don't know, 8 to 10,000 for a Ferrari paint. So that looks okay. So after the body, the next thing we actually look at will be the mechanical, meaning the engine and all this thing. So like I said, when we went there to collect the car, we couldn't start. Apparently it's the immobilizer. So cars during that year, the 430, 575, 550 and some other models, the immobilizer is a problem. Okay, a lot of people had to change the immobilizer, but my guy managed to fix it. So that's JPM Material for you. We fixed it and we could start the car. But before I start, we'll probably just look at the engine. So let's hope, which I don't know, hope the hydraulic works. It works. Oh shit, it doesn't work.
I spoke too soon.
Yep, the hydraulic doesn't work, so that's another cost there. So Malaysia, yeah, we can get some guy to do the hydraulics for a few hundred ringgit instead of thousands from the European. Yep, that's the engine, so definitely we need to do a bit of detailing. Okay, that's pretty much that. Yeah, seems, I don't know, I probably need Azim to help me to check this out, but seems okay. Probably need to just change some of the rubber holes. I think we need to overhaul the engine. I'm not so sure. Again, I'm not a mechanical guy. So in the interior actually looks quite good. The seats are fine, quite original, right? Leathers are all good. The only thing is probably at the side, basically the Ferrari logo here, this version of PPF. So it's quite bad. Or after some time, because of the heat and everything, it starts to crack, and this is what happens. Again, interior looks quite good. Everything seems to work. There's no aircon, but that's common because the guy never started the 4 years. Probably all the gas went out or the compressor, something went wrong. Yeah, everything is fine actually. So it's quite a good deal with this car that we got. So I know the market value for this car in UK, it's about £100,000. Okay, so if you bring it to Malaysia plus the tax and everything, it's definitely worth about 800-900. I guess I simply just put a number. But if I completed, I'd probably sell one. Yeah, so the Ferrari plaque, all good. So now we're gonna start the car. That is pretty much about this car, right? So we're gonna fix it. We'll show you how we do it, what's the process. So we started the car, seems to need to service. The car shakes a lot. Basically, we change spark plug or either engine mounting, these two. So shouldn't be a problem. We're gonna do the thing anyway. Yeah, everything seems fine mechanical wise. I've not driven it, so we're gonna drive it now. So we'll end this video with this V12 sound.